Hi, my name is Damien, and this is your 30-minute class focusing on flexibility and balance. Today you're going to need some clear space, a sturdy armless chair, a TheraBand like this, and a mat. I'll be doing today's class barefoot. You are more than welcome to do either barefoot, in non-slip socks on a non-slip surface, or in some flexible sport shoe. Have plenty of water close by, stay hydrated, and above all, please work at your own pace. Let's begin. We'll start with our hands on our hips, and our toes are pointing directly towards each other, and we'll just step side to side, step, touch. Just breathe, getting the body moving. We're gonna warm up a little bit before we start doing some balances and some stretches. Four, three, two, one. Good. Same thing. Let's start with our feet pointing towards each other, arms reaching towards me, thumbs up, make a fist. And drive your elbows back as you step to the side and row. Reach, step together. Reach, draw elbows back. And we're just gonna go through the music. What I'd like you to feel here is maybe going a little bit deeper down in your legs, and you're drawing your shoulder blades together. Even though we're working at a little bit faster tempo, I want you to feel absolute control. You can always slow down the tempo if you like. Just really feel your legs. And one. Great. So place your hands on your hips. Step your right foot out. Take your right arm forward and give me a thumbs up. Bring it back in. Take your left foot out. Bring your left arm forward. Give me a thumbs up. And together. Alternating sides. Knees are bent. Out. Two. Getting lots of thumbs up today. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet here and little marches. Tiny little marches here. Just barely lifting your feet off the floor. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. We're gonna bring down the tempo a little bit. Have your feet a little bit more narrow than usual. Toes pointing towards me. Reach your arms either behind your head and to shoulder height, or middle height, or full height. Drive your elbows down into a goalpost position and knee lift your right knee. You can do your ankle, mid-calf, or all the way up to your knee. Just make sure that you don't hike the hip up. So you want to keep your hips level. Place your foot back down and reach your arms to either behind your head, middle, or high. Alternating sides, goalpost with knee lifts. This will be 3 of 12. 4. So as you're driving your elbows down, feel your upper back. Okay. And as you're driving your knee up, feel your abdominals pull up and away from your thighs. Exhale and inhale, just breathe. 2 more, and 1, and down. Great. Roll one shoulder roll forward, and one shoulder roll back. Great. Keep your same foot position, so feet are narrower than usual. That's a hard word to say, narrower. Hands behind your head. Knee lift, ankle, mid-calf, or all the way up to the knee. Now keep your knee pointing towards me as you twist your torso in towards that knee that's up. Untwist, place the foot down. Let's do the other side. Knee lift, ankle, mid-calf, or knee. Knee stays pointing towards me, and twist. Untwist, place the knee down. Let's do about 4 more. And lift, twist, untwist, and down. We have lift, twist, untwist, lower down. 2 more. Lift, twist, feel that scoop in the belly, and down. 1 more. Lift, really hold that knee in place, untwist, and lower down, arms down. Shake it out. Great. Let's step out and hip circle to the right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do the other direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. So let's go into a lunge back, and let me show you sideways first. Stand sideways, just go ahead and mirror me. Hands on your hips. Take this leg that's closest to me, step it back into a split stance, and lower down, bending both knees. Notice that both knees are at a 90-degree angle. Your back is straight, okay? Keep your balance. And lower your tailbone down, and you're gonna tuck your pelvis under. So it's gonna scoop, and you're gonna feel this nice stretch on the back of your thigh. You're just moving your pelvis. Then you're gonna untuck, and then spring up. And then we'll do the other side. Ready? Here we go. We'll count this as 2. We'll start slow. Bend, tuck your pelvis under, untuck, and then spring up, stand. So let's do this facing each other now. Making sure that the foot that's in front, the knee is in alignment with the ankle, and the foot that's stepping back is not overcrossing or too wide. It goes directly behind you. Ready? Here we go. We have about 6 more. Step back, tuck, untuck, spring up. Second side. Step back, tuck, untuck, spring up. And down, tuck, untuck, spring up. Hold your back straight. Step back, feel all your toes on the floor. Untuck and up. We have 1 more each side. And 1, and tuck. Oh, that good stretch back here. Untuck and through. 1 more. Woo! Tuck, untuck, and step up. Step your feet out. Arms are down by your sides, palms facing me. Lengthen your arms. We go up, thumbs up. We go 8, 7. I just want you to feel length and lightness in your body. 4 more. Just something without our legs for a moment. Hold, reach, feel that expansion of your chest, and lower down. Hands on your hips. Bring your feet back into that narrower than normal position, and we lift the knee up. Try not to hike the knee up. Now, wherever you decide to lift your knee, I want you to hold it there and fully extend out. Then hold your knee in place as you draw the toe back in, and then place it down. Let's alternate sides. Second side, lift, extend, bend, lower down. And 6 more. 1, extend, in, lower down. 1. Now really feel how that lower belly is pulling in and your back muscles are straight. And 1. Out, in, and down. Doesn't matter if you can fully straighten your knee. I just want you to try. In. 1 more each side. Try not to round your lower back. Keep that back absolutely straight. 1 more. And down. Great. Shake it out. Let's do a little dynamic calf stretch. So you're in a split stance, standing profile, just mirror me. This leg is behind, this leg is forward. I want you to bend the front knee and the back knee and hold it there. Now extend only the back leg and bend. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Spring up. Let's turn to the other side. So you'll bring this leg forward and this leg that's closest to me back. Okay. Bend both knees. Try to get the heel down, but don't force it. Just let it naturally go. And see if you can extend the leg. That feels so good. And then bend. And extend. And bend. And extend. And bend. Spring up. Great. Face me once again. Bring our feet narrower. It's going to be like the joke of the day, narrower. Closer together. Now lift your toe either to your ankle, mid-calf, or knee. You can hold onto your chair if you need to. Rotate the leg outwards without changing the shape, the position of the hips. You don't want to rock this way or that way, right? Just isolate that hip and bring it down. Let's alternate sides. One, ankle, mid-calf, or knee. Open, in, and down. Good. Lift, open, in, and lower. Lift, open, in, and down. One more each side. Straight back. We're constantly lifting that spine. Try not to sink down. Lift, open, in, and down. Shake it out. Great. Step out wider than your hips. Have your hands on your hips, behind your head, or in a V. Without shifting your hips from side to side, lengthen your spine out to the side. And when you come up, lengthen your spine even more. Other side. Plant your feet firmly on the ground and lift. I always think of a tree blowing in the wind on this one. Feet are firmly into the ground like roots. And the top is moving. Let's do one more. And here we go. And open. Bring your feet together, shake it out a little bit, and we come back into our feet narrower than normal. Let's start with our hands on our hips, and I want you to bring your toe to your knee. Okay, you can use your chair if you have to. No big. You can also use it and then try not to use it, okay? And mid-calf or knee, your choice. Arms down, palms forward. Lift your arms low, medium, or high. High will not be higher than your shoulders. Little circles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's reverse it. These are tiny little circles, but you're holding your body absolutely still while your arms move. And 4 and down. Shake that standing foot out, okay? And let's do the second side. Feet closer together. Lift your knee. Reach your arms down, palms facing me, and lift your arms low, medium, or high. Circle forward. 2, 3, 4, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and down. Shake it out. Good. So now this time we will use the chair. Place one hand on the chair, and you're going to stand profile, and the leg that's closest to me, I want you to bend both knees. Lift this knee up and see if you can grab somewhere around your shin or your ankle. Now you're going to dip the knee down, stretch, dip the knee slightly forward, up. Dip the knee back, and we want to get that thigh stretch, right? This part is really stretching. And then in. It can be a small movement. And back. If you can't grab the foot today, you can always just do the knee and try not to arch your back as you push the leg back. Let's do one more. And back. And down. Good. Let's switch sides. I'm just going to keep my chair here. and just switch my hands, okay? Keep it simple. So we'll do the other leg. Lift the knee, bend both knees first, and then lift the knee, okay? Easily grab your shin or your ankle, and you're gonna swoop the thigh back. You're gonna dip it forward, and you can also move the standing leg to give a little rocking momentum, but very controlled, please. And remember, this one you can also do without holding. Just make sure you do not arch your back. Both versions, you really should not arch your back. And stretch, pushing the hips forward and lower down. Shake it out. Good. Okay, so let's do, place your right leg front and turned out. So your toes and your knees are out. Take your left leg back, also turned out but straight. So we're bending the front leg, we're stretching the back leg. Arms to the side. Let's place this hand on the hip, and I want you to bend towards the side. Come up, place the hand on the hip. Reach the other hand over, bending the front knee, and up. Let's go once again. We'll just do 4 all together. That front leg's on fire while we're stretching, right? And come up. Spring up, bring the heels together, toes apart. Step your right foot back, bend your left knee, or just mirror me. Okay, so the front knee is bent, the back leg is straight. Ready? Hands on hips. Right arm out and bend. Come up, hands on hips. And over. And over. And over. Good. And spring up. Good. Shake it out. Okay, so this next one, I love it. It's a little challenging, but we're gonna make it. You can use your chair anytime you want, or not. I'm going to start on a slight diagonal, okay? Still the same lunge, but just for a little variety, okay? Hands on the hips, or behind your head. Feet together in parallel stance, right? See how I'm like this? I'm just gonna do a little angle. Okay. Step back, and I'm doing this so I can show the torso twist. Twist towards me, so towards the front leg, untwist, and I want you to spring off the back leg and see if you can go into a flamingo stance, which is ankle, mid-calf, or knee, and then back. And spring. Back. Let's add the torso twist. Twist, untwist, spring. One more. Step back, lunge, torso twist, untwist, spring, and down. Great. Shake that leg out. So our feet are here, but I'm going to angle here. Hands on your hips, shoulders, or behind your head. Let's take the leg that's furthest away from me, back, straight behind you, down. Torso twist towards me. Come back to center. You're gonna spring off your back foot and lift your knee. Really hold this here. Low, medium, or high, just hold the position. Here we go. 3 more. Down, torso twist, untwist, spring up. Good. Step back, torso twist, untwist, spring up. I think we have one more. Lunge, torso twist, untwist, spring up. Great. Shake it out. Take your chair or not, your choice. Calf raises. So let's have your feet underneath your hips, toes pointing towards me. Squeeze your glutes straight back, abdominals pulled in, down. Lift heels and lower. Lift heels and lower. Now, if you're holding the chair with 2 hands, that's great. If you're holding the chair with 1 hand, that's great. Maybe if you're holding the chair at all, start to lighten your touch on the chair. 2 more. 1 more. Great, excellent. Let's do a little calf stretch, turn profile, split stance, bend the back knee, and stretch. Bend, and stretch. Bend, and stretch. Great. Other side. Here we go. Bend, and stretch. Bend, and stretch. Bend, and stretch. Easy peasy. If not, well, then we worked it, right? I find it extremely challenging, but also extremely relaxing too. Okay, here we go. Now, let's go back up into that position. You can do this holding onto the chair and do one arm, or you can try without. Maybe if you're really unsure, stand behind your chair holding the back of the chair and see if, so just that the chair's closer, okay? Lift onto the balls of the feet, and we're gonna circle the arms up, 3 circles. 2, you can do them small, you can do them medium, you can do them large, and 3. And down. Let's come back up and we'll do circles the other direction. 1, 2, 3, and down. Great. Shake it out. So, hold on to your chair or not, your choice. Feet are together and lift one leg up. Circle the foot. 1, 2, use all the muscles in the feet. 4, 5, maybe try without the chair. And now reverse it. 1, you're going the other direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Place it down. Let's switch feet. Hold on to the chair if you like. Lift the toe, lift the knee off the floor. And 1, 2, with or without the chair. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's go the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Place the foot down. Excellent. Let's do some side leg lifts. We're just going to do 4 on each side. Feet together. Bend your knees. Slide your right leg out. Reach, straighten your leg. Reach all the way through the toe and lift and lower down. Option to bring the arms out, thumbs up, and lower down. And lift, little balances, lower down. And lift, and lower down, feet together, and stand. Great. Bend your knees. Fully extend the left leg out, all the way through the toes. You're gonna point your toe as well. And we lift the leg up. All the toes of your standing foot are on the floor. Lower down. Option to reach the arms out and down. And lift. Little balance. And down. One more lift. And down. Bring the feet together and stand. Great. One more in standing. Turn profile. Bend your knees. You can place your hands on your hips or by your sides, thumbs forward. Extend the leg that's closest to me out as you hip hinge forward, arms low, medium, or high, and then come back in, place the foot down. Let's alternate legs, making sure that your knee is bending directly in alignment with the ankle. And back. We'll do all together 4 more. And together. And reach. And together. One more each side. Please remember, you can always use the chair. One more. Great, shake it out. Okay, let's go down to the mat. Okay. Turn here, bend your knees, hip hinge forward, and you can use the chair or not. I'm gonna do it without the chair. So I'm gonna step over onto my mat, hip hinge down. Place one knee down slowly, place one hand down flat back, place the other hand down, and then the other foot back. Great. Now, one thing, if you're not all the way down yet, please come up on your knees. Grab your TheraBand before you get all the way down. I hope you have your TheraBand. Good. Place it off to the side. Now come onto all fours. Turn and face me. Great. Lower down slowly onto your side. Turn and lie on your back. Good. Feet are parallel, hands are down by your sides. Keeping your spine straight, push your glutes up, stretch the front of your hips, and lower down. Now you want to keep a neutral spine, and what that means is that you're not rounding your back. You're also not arching your back either. It's just in its natural straight position. Try to sustain that. And push from your glutes, not from your lower back. 2 more. One more. And lower. Great. Bring your arms into a goalpost position. Bring your leg that's closest to me into tabletop, so that's like 90 degrees from your hip to your knee and from your knee to your toe. And then bring your other leg in tabletop, right? So now the shins are flat like a tabletop. You could put your dinner on it, but we won't do that. Twist your legs towards me, keeping your shoulders on the floor. You don't have to go far, just a little, and then come back to center. Twist your legs away from me, and back to center. And now, the idea of this is just to lubricate the spine with rotation, and then you also feel how your core or your abdominals are working to sustain this position. Make sure the shoulders stay down. We're going to do 2 more. Doesn't have to be big. Just move and twist that spine. Little is fine. Just movement. We want the movement. Place one foot down, followed by the other, hands by your sides. Chest open, and one shoulder bridge, just to feel the length in your hips and down. Great. Take your TheraBand. Make sure that you're grabbing it evenly, right? Mine's a little long, okay? And you're gonna take your foot that's closest to me, and you're gonna wrap the TheraBand around your foot, and then extend it up. The other leg stays like this, okay? Hold this here. Now in the TheraBand, I want my leg to relax in it like it's in a hammock. So you may want to reach further up, that's going to be a little bit more stretch, or maybe further down, that's less stretch, but as long as it's hanging there and you're feeling some stretch. I'm going to do somewhere in the middle. Holding it here. Now let's circle the leg out. I'm going to let the TheraBand and my hands do the work. My leg is relaxing in that TheraBand. Two more. Now let's go the other way. 5. I'm doing little circles, keeping it moving. 2 more. And 5. Good. Bend the knee, take the TheraBand off of the foot, gently. And let's do the other leg. Bend the knee, you can turn that knee out if it's a little easier. Sometimes I just lasso it on my foot, okay? So, hold it here. Choose your desired stretch. If you want to be all the way up here, just make sure that your back stays straight. We don't want to round the back, okay? Now I'm starting to feel like my leg's just able to hang in there, right? And I'm gonna circle it with my arms. 1. At the peak of the circle, right about here, is where you'll feel the most stretch. It might sting a little bit, or I like to say it gets a little spicy right there. 2. 1. Now let's go the other way. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Great. Take the TheraBand out. Okay. And place your TheraBand off to your side. And we're going to scooch a little back. And then we're going to roll onto our side. Use your arms to gently push yourself up. We're going to come up from the mat now. And place your hands down and shift onto all 4s, nice and slow. Come up onto your knees, grab your TheraBand, okay? And I just want you to toss it on your chair, okay? Now that we're here, you can use your chair to come up or not. Place one leg up forward, 1 foot forward, hands on your thighs. Push in the other leg and step on both feet. You're in a hip hinge now. Your back is absolutely straight. Hinge out of it and stand. So I'm going to move my TheraBand on the back of my chair, or you can just toss it, on your sofa and bring your chair center. Just want to finish with a little chest expansion here. Sit a little bit more in the middle of your seat, or even at the front edge of your seat, a little bit more towards the front edge of your seat. Take your arms around, reach for the back of the chair, either the lower part of the seat or the very back of the chair, whatever you feel you can reach today. And now, slight hinge forward, expand your chest, letting the shoulder blades come together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Release the arms up, open. That will complete our class focusing on flexibility and balance for today. I thank you so much for joining me. I feel great, and I hope you do too. Have a wonderful rest of the day. I can't wait for the next time. Bye-bye.